Hello students, good morning. So we shall study about some irrigation process in our lesson, that is crop production and management. So as we have seen some basic points of irrigation. So irrigation is nothing but here supply of water to the crops, right? So again in irrigation techniques, we have some sources of irrigation from where we get water. So like wells, tube wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams and canals. These are some water bodies where we are getting, from which we are getting water, so that the water is supplied to the plants, right? And to supply this water, there are some techniques involved, right? So here in this lesson, we are going to study two types of irrigation. One is traditional method and one more is modern method of irrigation. Let us have a look on traditional method. These traditional methods were using in olden days, and for these traditional methods, the farmers were using cattle and um, themselves, or the humans, they were pulling water from the water bodies, and it was cheaper, but it was not efficient. So here we have some various traditional methods under which we are going to study dhekli, chain pump, moat or pulley system, rahat or lever system. So let us have a look on each. First one is chain pump. So what do you observe in this picture, students? See here. Here, water source is there. Above that, one water canal is built, and above this water body, wheel is attached, and to that wheel, one chain is connected. So that the water bucket, whichever they are connected with this chain, as the wheel start rotates, this bucket will dip in this water. Okay, and that water will carry, sorry, that bucket will carry water in that and drop it in this canal, and through this canal the water is supplied throughout this field. So this is what chain pump. Next one is dhekli. So what you observe in dhekli, here the important thing is the farmer himself was working to lift the, sorry, to pass the water. See here, here the farmer were using this logs, the log which was in v shape, and one more log which was kept on this v shaped log. At one end of this log the bucket was connected, and at the another end the heavy object which was attached. As the water is lifted from this water body, the farmer used to take that water and he was dropping in this narrow canal. And through that narrow canal, the water was supplied to overall the field. And next one is moat or pulley system. As the name suggests that here the pulley was used by farmer. With the help of pulley, the farmer was lifting water from the water body, and he was carrying that bucket of water or pot of water to the field. But this was not efficient, and it was very difficult for farmer to supply the water. Next one is Rahat system. So what is this Rahat system? Here in this Rahat system, the cattles were used, and one vertical rod was kept. Okay, and here, see here, the wheel was connected with some buckets, or we can say the pots, and half of the wheel was inside this water. As the cattle start moving round, this wheel used to start rotate. So these small buckets used to carry water along with them. As they come at the top, they drop water in this canal, and along with that canal the water used to flow throughout the land. So these are what some traditional methods where the peoples were using in olden days, and these rahat system was from 1300 years old. Next is modern methods of irrigation. Under this modern method of irrigation, we have drip irrigation and one more sprinkle irrigation or sprinkle system. These both systems are very useful for uneven land, right? These methods are very excellent for region with water scarcity. As a method, there is no wastage of water. Here, the water was easily distributed or easily supplied to over all the field, and water was distributed equally. So these two methods are working very properly in nowadays. So let us have a look on that two methods. One is sprinkle system. So what is that sprinkle system? See the picture of sprinkle system. See here. This is a method by which water is sprinkled over the field by rotating sprinkles. What it means? See here. You can observe the picture. In this picture, the water pumps are running in this field, and in this water pump some of nozzles are connected. Okay, as the water start moving inside this pump with a heavy pressure, the nozzles start rotate so that the water is equally distributed in the form of sprinkles throughout the land, right? Next is drip system. So what is drip system? See here. In drip system, water is allowed to fall drop by drop on the roots of plants. One advantage of this drip system is the water is continuously falling on this soil, so that the roots whichever it is present in this in that field was continuously absorbing water, and this was very useful method in supplying water, so that the water is equally or equally distributed continuously to the field, and in these two methods there is no wastage of water. This is a one important thing in sprinkle system and drip system. The water is continuously was supplying to the field.